As always, call someone, text someone, even take a message and put it around a pigeon and tell someone that you appreciate them. Welcome to the M1 File. My name is Dr. Ivory L. Taylor. And today's a special day. It's Memorial Day. No, it's not. It's Veterans Day. I get a chance to wear my uniform for 22 years. I can still get in it. And I try to wear it twice a year. Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Now, uniforms have changed since the time I exit the military. I don't know. Got a couple more years after that. I'm not gonna be able to wear this bad boy anymore. But I try to put it on. I guess that'd be what, every 6 months, every 4 or 5 months, right? But I like to say to the ones who served in the military, and I think you can Google this. I think it's 1% or less than 1% of Americans serve in the military. So it's a very exclusive club, and many have died for this country. I like to salute you, because some of them went away, and they came back home, and they lost their families. They couldn't quite get the family thing together, and I do understand that. When we look at divorce rates in the military, it's very high because sometimes it's tough. Sometimes people get lonely from their families, then they come back home, they're different, the families change, so forth and so on. Things are much better now, though. So I want to salute those. But also, if you have some time on your hand, you have some little ones, and you want to teach them about history, even if you don't believe in war, and I respect that. Even if you don't believe in the military, I respect that. But if you have some kids or some young folks, even you, would like to take a tour, stop by one of your VA homes, your veterans home. Just stop by and maybe take some cupcakes or some soda pop or whatever. I know it's a lot of sugar. But just take some kids on a tour where they can see men and women who went to fight. And now, many of them are in a rest home now. And even there, some are there, and they have no one. I really mean that. They're just there, waiting for the end of life. It'd be a very good tour where you can teach young folks the appreciation of America. Even though America is not perfect, it's not. I mean, it's not. It has a history that need to be forgiven, that need to be straightened out. But when I go around the world, and I've lived outside the United States for 10 years, to me, there's still no better place than these United States. I enjoy Switzerland. I enjoy living in Europe. Love that. I kid you not. Besides the cold weather now, okay? But when you look at America, out of all of her problems, there's still no better place to me than to live and own and fulfill your dream. So stop by a veteran's home and just tell the people thank you. Take them a flag or something. I had an opportunity last week to visit the veteran home in Oxford, Mississippi. I spent about 2 hours there talking to some of the soldiers and just really listening, because many of them are there. They have no visitors, especially family members. So it gives the opportunity. You just go there and just listen. Someone may tell you the same thing 3 or 4 times, but you just listen. Just listen. And some of them have some pretty good stories to tell. And not everyone there is old. There's some young folks there too. But it's a way of giving back. The gentleman that I went to visit, he asked me several things. He asked me one question 4 or 5 times. And I understood. Because they'd be so glad to see someone who's outside of their environment to come in and just sit and talk with them. So I made a commitment that I would visit a veteran's home once a month. It's just a commitment I made to myself. So that's 12 times a year I'm going to go and just visit. If it's only more than an hour, it's a commitment that I have made that I'm gonna go and just sit there and just listen. Because you never know. My day may come and I'm there, and I'm gonna wish someone come and say something to me. And I think it's sad when I will wish something from someone else, but I don't give to someone else. And I know that I'm where I am in life now is because of someone helped me. And that's why I tell you, if you just text someone, that's the new age now, or call someone, that's my generation, and tell someone that you appreciate them, because where you are in life, you didn't do it all by yourself, even though you think that you did. You truly do. And I understand that. Sometimes I talk to brothers about giving, and they say, well, why should I give? No one give to me. And I say, well, where you are now, someone had to do something. Well, in my case, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe that things just happen. That's just me. I don't believe that. I think things are planned, and also people may notice you, and you may not know that they're noticing you. But I do believe that if you have a vision and you write down those things and put an image before you and you move toward that, people is like a magnet. They just attach to you and you can go forth. But the most important thing I want to say to all veterans, I honor you, I have respect for you, and I want to say thank you very much for serving this country, the United States, because you didn't have to. Many years ago, it was a draft system. But in the 70s, remember, we went to a volunteer army. So people now go in the military because they want to serve, not because they have to serve. And that's a whole different ideology. So once again, thank you very much. Take a little time and just stop in to a VA home and say thank you, or either go to a VA hospital, even at church, there may be some veterans there if you go, or either a center guard, or either a recreation center, a library, even maybe on your job, maybe some of your family members. And you may not even like them, and I do understand that. But just take a little moment and say, hey, I appreciate you, because a lot of their homes are torn up. A lot of veterans came back. They went to alcohol abuse, chemical abuse. They came back, and many of them could not adapt. Many veterans are homeless, and some of them not homeless by choice. I had a chance to spend some time with some homeless people, because I could not understand, just me, how can a person sit on a corner all day long when it's cold or wet? They sit there, and I know me, when cold weather comes, it's time for me to go in. So I had a chance to talk with them. And everyone is homeless. It's not there by choice. Things happen. Some of them lost their families. Some of them went through divorce. Someone was in debt. Things like that happen in life. And sometimes they feel closed in when they're in a structured environment. Where they are now, they want to be able to move around. So some are homeless for many reasons. So don't look down on them, because life sometimes is kind of funny. We can run a red light, and someone hits your car the wrong way, and you paralyzed for life. So the same person you're complaining about may be the same person who take care of you. So it's very important. Thank you very much for your time, but most important, text someone, call someone, and tell someone you appreciate them. This is Dr. Avery L. Taylor.
Hi, I'm Deidre Malone, the host of Dialogue with Deidre. You can find us on the M1 TV network on YouTube. Subscribe and follow us. You can also find us on Facebook at M1 TV Network, Twitter, M1 TV Network 2, and Instagram, M1 TV Network too. Please follow us so you can keep up to date with what's going on the M1 TV Network with Dialogue with Deidre and Black Thought.